go. Bulldogs retain forward. This is courtesy of Wild Water Sports. The Bulldogs have scored a major coup by re-signing tough prop Max King on a long-term deal. King and his manager are expected to put pen to paper on a 3-year deal, new 3-year deal in the coming days to keep opposition teams at bay. He's played over 47 games for 2 seasons at Belmore, setting career best numbers in run meters, tackle bus, and tackles in 2023. And just one of the real good guys, Brian.
He's a great guy, and he's been he's going to save himself for marriage, which I thought was quite admirable.
I heard that.
So he hasn't done the deed yet. Just wondering, that's okay. Just trying to think. If you've done the deed when you were younger, just say you were 15 or 16, and you went into a relationship, could you keep that to yourself?
Oh, I suppose
you know what I'm saying?
I think you could.
Because I know. No, what are you saying there, tourist?
Not a chance. You know.
Is it the same age? No, but okay. Do you have to actually do the deed? I.e., if you were watching a certain show, a Paul Bongiorno, and I know you're not having sex, but is that sort of doing something?
Well, the mindset's
the Bible says you can't do that to yourself.
Is this for religious reasons, though, or is this to, get the
religion?
testosterone?
No, religion. Maxi King is quite religious.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a cotton wool, are you out of the gang? Are you out of the gang? Could someone tell me?
Well, I think you should be.
Where are you, Carl Faze? Carl Faze, let me know.
Max King, by the way, speaking of droughts,
it's not a drought; it's a self-imposed drought.
Hasn't scored since 2019. And you know what's
what about tries?
You know what's remarkable? His grandfather,
yes,
Johnny King, I think he scored in like 6 grand finals in a row. He was a prolific scorer, Brian.
His dad played too, didn't he?
Yeah, David King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like the Dykes family.
Yep.
There's not too many around that be doing that.
No, that's exactly right.
Is there a GGF out there? Great-grandfather ever done the boots?
I don't know about that. But, Sammy Walker... Well, it's only the Walker boys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if they're...
The Hughes boys. Anyway, 1300 1170. That's the news in the kennel, so people are very happy with that. Now, this one here, Brian, I think they've been listening to the run home with Joel and Fletch because they need a fullback. They need a fullback, Brian, and I'm feeling this is the move. The Dragons release utility, which frees up a 30th spot on the roster. The Dragons have opened up another spot in their top 30 roster on the eve of their season by releasing half Paul Turner. The Dragons will head to the open market with cap space to spend as a result of Turner opting to take up an offer in the English Super League. Who should the Dragons target? I'm going to throw a few out there. I'm all in on the fullback train.
Yeah, okay.
I think Sloan could be the next Nathan Blacklock. He's a gun, but right now he's a winger, in my opinion, but people are prepared to say he'll prove me wrong. Fullback-wise, Daniel Atkinson at the Sharks, who's not currently getting a run.
Yep.
Our man at the Cowboys, Tommy Chester. Who's not currently getting a run.
What about Jake Averillo?
I'd love to get Jake Averillo, but the move would be too swift, wouldn't it? Too Taylor?
He's not in the... he's on the reserves. He's 19th man.
But how many people have gone somewhere for such a brief stay? What about Bevan French?
Oh, you're not getting him.
No.
Not getting him.
No.
You wouldn't fit him in the cap.
No, not these. For what he could get there versus here, probably right.
Well, he's man of steel. He would be good, though.
But are you with me? Is that what do you want a fullback at the Dragons? What do you want?
I want a hooker.
You want a hooker?
I want a hooker.
Oh, you're okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You are all aboard the Jay Brayley train.
I wouldn't mind that.
That's what you're picking up.
Well, we know Phoenix, golden, beautiful hair.
Phoenix Peden.
Phoenix fraud. Said he doesn't surf.
Yeah.
Nathan Brown like. I don't think Newcastle would let him go, but Shane Flanagan...
Wouldn't let Brayley go?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, but you can't have them all, Brian, can you? You can't have both those dummy halves, Crossland and Brayley, are two highest. What are they both on the open market?
I think he got 600.
It's half a brick minimum for both, isn't it?
Did he... Yes, he would have been under Coach Flanagan. He would have been a kid, though, wouldn't he?
I think Flanagan gave him his debut.
Brayley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, watch this space then.
He's a chance.
They need a 9.
Who do you think? Well, Dragons fans, you tell us. Dane Laurie at Penrith, says Statsy from Freshwater. Not convinced Dane Laurie's a bona fide fullback either, to be honest, but they're the type of players.
Oh, there's Tristan Saylor.
Tristan Saylor?
Well, he was at the Dragons.
Yeah, I know.
He was at the Dragons. No, I don't know. I don't know why you're all aboard the fullback there for the Dragons. I think they need a little bit of creativity around the 9.
Okay.
I thought Sandon Smith came on and did a
Can I throw you a bit of Jaden Beryl?
Yes.
Sharks back up.
Well, he was braining it in the Q Cup, wasn't he?
Absolutely braining it.
Just it's never been given a go here.
No.
Okay.
Or if you want to do that,
We're going to get him cheaper than Brayley.
get on the Harry Grant train and just say, listen, can we have Blake Moser from the Broncos?
No more loaning. I think the loan's gone.
All right, work for Harry.
Yeah, I know, but that was different times.
But the Broncos with Billy Walters aren't going to use Blake Moser.
Different times.
But aren't they better off, instead of him playing Queensland
They
Cup,
are.
to say, go down and play for the Dragons?
They are, but no. Why aren't we seeing the loan situation? I think it was just a COVID thing.
It was the lone wolf, that one.
It's like standing up at bars. It's COVID wrought.
Tyson Smoothie is another person coming through. Timmy from Newey here's, why don't the Dragons sign Lockie Miller at fullback? I thought he was class when given a chance.
Yeah.
Avarillo head on the pillow, says Hillstorm Hillary.
Hillstorm Hillary, just getting back to claiming taxes. It says you can, but you can only claim 3/4 of it. I was told you can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't claim a lunch because I could go home and eat. It's when you're away you can claim. Like
Maybe that's why you can only claim a percentage. You can't claim your part of it, maybe.
Well, I thought you could only claim your part.
Okay. What about Mitch from Robinson? He's doing the reverse Max King.
Oh, right. But just not him with a partner, so to speak. Tyson Smoothie, but he's been playing first grade, so you're not going to get him.
Jamie Humphreys, Gordon Kumchong Tan.
Yeah, the cum dog.
Yep.
He actually looked pretty good when he came out. I tell you, Lachlan Croker's a terrific player too.
He's a cracker. He's an absolute cracker.
I was watching him intently on at Vegas because we were behind the dead ball line. Jeez, he does a lot of work.
I need to read this one. Danny from Dungog. Let me wrap my head around this one, Danny, and I'll hopefully address that on the other side of this.
What
It's
was
the
it?
run
Tell
home
us.
with Joel
Let
and
me read it.
Fletch.
Let me read it. Can I read
Well,
it
you
out?
can have a quick read.
Can I read it out?
Well, I don't know.
Which one?
Danny from Dungog.
Yeah, he wouldn't give us the combination of hands. Yeah. He's got a good point. DFD, Danny from Dunno. He says, "Dear Joel Fletch and the tourists, you dirtbag." That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Brooksy, you're a cat too, he said. I believe if the Lord, and I truly believe that, if he didn't want us to have a cotton wool, he wouldn't have given us the combination of hands and sexual desire. That's a good point. A break. I'm back with more.
Danny from Dungog.
Enough.